Alright, we're gonna do some stretches.
So the white car that was just driving away is Michel's car. He was kind enough to drive us to the starting point of the trail, of which I can see the first marker right here. And this means to
Take a left.
Take a left
Down there.
down there. But anyway, we're not going down there.
Yeah, so it's
We're
not
going up
we're
here.
kind of in the middle of the trail.
We're in the middle of the trail basically. And but this is a good starting point because all of that is just kind of getting out of Douma. And we want to like start off, you know, climbing the mountain. And so it begins. Oh look, our first bit of snow. Right there. Wow. These rocks are just gorgeous. Got a trail marker. The trail's well marked, which is great. Hmm? Yeah, it's beautiful. There's like a really big bee. No, it was a bee.
1400.
People burn things in there?
Yeah. There's a flower that's trying to grow.
Oh.
Malta.
It's definitely colder in here.
Oh man, it's chill in here. Oh look, there's water.
Water?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's damp. You can see that. I spotted a cave on our trail. Thought it might be interesting. Check it out. It was a nice cool off actually, because it's pretty warm hiking on this trail with the weather. I would say so far the terrain hasn't been difficult. It's mostly just grass, mud, and rocks, which is not too difficult. The only thing I haven't liked is that there's these large sounding, flying, buzzing things that keep buzzing around our heads. And I saw the one that was buzzing around Valentine's when he was walking in front of me, and it looked like a very large bee, of which I am deathly afraid of. So that's the only bad part about this. Otherwise, the flowers, the views, the air, the weather, everything is just perfect. Look, it's a bench on the trail.
I dragged the bench out here.
It looks handmade. Looks nice.
1965 to 2020.
Oh, it's a memory of somebody.
I remembered now. These are wispy clouds.
Yeah.
And then if they turn into like a mashed potato cloud, you know, like how you have like ridges on a mashed potato.
Mm-hmm.
If it turns into one of those, then there's bad weather coming.
Well, let's hope it stays like this.
So even though normally wispy cloud, I mean, normally that doesn't mean that there's bad weather, but if it goes from this to that, then it's definitely bad weather, like coming later.
Good to know. So because of the snow in this part, I wasn't quite sure that we were on the right track because I couldn't see the track, actually. But here it is. We're still going the right way. Thank God. So you see that line on the horizon? That darker line? I think everything below that is the sea, the Mediterranean, and then the rest is the sky. So from this point where we are right now, up in the mountains, we can actually see the Mediterranean. That's Lebanon for you. So it appears we're hiking through the mountainous part, or snowy mountainous part of the hike. I am very much ready to get over the peak of this mountain. Whew. This is like just throwing me. And poor Valentine, he didn't bring any boots or any like snow hiking shoes, so he's probably cold with his shoes.
I'm not cold.
And they're slippery.
Just trying to avoid the snow because it's hard to walk on.
Oh, let's see.
I get a lot of water in my shoes.
And then that makes your feet cold, right?
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Well, I guess I'm not there yet.
Well, that's good. Because we're only 2 kilometers in. All right, so we're gonna climb on top of that thing and have our lunch. It's off the trail a little bit, but I think it'll be pretty amazing up there. Let's do it. Oh, look, a shell. Looks like a snail. I mean, it's dead now, but it was a snail.
Oh. What the fuck is this bush? It's the most deadly motherfucker. You can't even come, you can't even.
So we've noticed that a lot of the plants here are pretty spiky. They're quite defensive. And I guess, you know, that's their evolutionary way to survive. Adaptation, you know. Maybe there's a lot of stuff up here that could easily eat them. All right, let's climb up this thing. Kind of scared about what lives in here. You're like bouldering.
You used to use your legs, not your arms.
Right.
Careful, because wait for me to finish, because then if rocks fall, they don't fall on you.
Uh-huh. You're gonna make it. What's it like up there?
Oh, breezy and awesome.
Like, is it okay? Is it like sittable?
Yeah.
Cool.
Great.
Right.
Maybe put it in here.
Okay. This is like my makeshift GoPro.
Yeah. Remember to use your leg. Yeah, there you go. Especially for you, that's your biggest strength. Your leg.
I dropped my mask, but we can get it later.
I was wondering what that was. Good job.
Wow. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this reward.
Wow.
Seems stable.
All right. And now we lunch. Got ourselves a picnic. Got some bilal, some chicken, some like Dorito things, za'atar bread, more za'atar bread, a couple Beirut beers, and cheese. Can you think of anything more romantic than a picnic in the mountains, the snowy mountains,
No less.
with the view of the Mediterranean in the distance? Just like, you know. So now for the trip down. It's all fun and games until you have to go down, which is definitely going to be a lot harder than going up. Going down's always harder than going up.
Hey, Emmy.
Oh?
Darling.
What?
Your face towards the rock, yeah?
Yeah.
Your belly towards the rock.
Yes, yes.
Throwing shit.
What?
This stick just like flew out and hit the tree.
Oh, there's my mask.
Yay. Success.
First treasure. Where do I put my feet?
Try to find a little foothold for you. Yeah, that looks good. Just keep going a little bit down. Yeah. Okay, I think you got it, right?
Yep.
Great job. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, my turn.
You made it! So I think we're about to summit this thing, which I'm very excited for, because hopefully that means that there's no more big mountains to climb. Wow. Wow. this view though. We can see the other side. Here it is. We were there, and now we're here. Cool. So I think I forgot to mention, actually, we're not just going on any random hike. This hike actually has a interesting surprise at the end. So I think we're gonna be reaching it somewhat soon. Stay tuned. This area is particularly difficult to navigate, actually. We've got like a bunch of different possible ways down, and we're not quite sure which one's the right way. It's like, it's marked well, but not super well, if you know what I mean.
The directions are very specific, but like, for what? For what reason? Like they said, don't go this way, but go that way through the snow. What? But like, so I think we're being a little bit badass. I'm just ignoring them.
I mean, it's just strange.
I think somebody wanted to really micromanage our
Hike.
our hike a little bit.
Oh, we've got some other hikers, fellow hikers.
Oh, fellow hiker.
Hello. Where are you coming from?
The other side.
Douma?
Yeah.
Douma.
You're doing the whole loop?
Yeah,
there's
down
a
to
loop.
the Baatara.
Yeah.
Or do you just
No, there's another loop. You can go down to the Baatara Gorge, and then you go left, take another route, like about 6 kilometers, go back to Douma at the center also. This is what we're doing, but the other side.
Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, that would be a nice, take a different way back.
Yeah.
So I try asking there. It's marked everywhere, so you have the two yellow and
Purple.
Purple, yeah.
Cool.
So-
We had like, on that side, you have big protrusions.
Yeah.
You can climb them and have some lunch on top or something like that. That's fun.
With like the
We're a
Mediterranean.
bit
It's
tired.
beautiful. Yeah.
You could. There's no clouds. The other side.
No clouds.
Nice. Okay.
Well, there wasn't.
I mean,
when we
it's a
were
little bit foggy, but you can still
Okay.
see the Mediterranean like outline. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
too.
guys.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
So if I'm right, you can just make out the little surprise at the end of this hike. Okay, so behind me is this very narrow wooden bridge across this huge chasm. And I think Valentine and I are going to cross it. Excited? You ready?
Yeah. See what happens. Oh my
Yellow.
gosh, this is very narrow.
It's very narrow. Oh man. It's definitely freaking me out.
We'll be fine.
I think we have some spectators too. We had actually heard about this bridge from a few people in Douma before coming here, and the way they talked about it made it sound like some public bridge that was safe and okay to cross.
Alright, that's 30 now.
I decided not to include what comes next in this video because I felt it was far too raw, disturbing, and shocking for the general YouTube audience to see. However, I will include it on my Patreon for those of you who'd like to see it. I'll put it as exclusive content just because of what happens. It does have a positive ending though, and we're able to continue our search for Lebanon's ancient sinkhole. Wow. Huh. It's like coming out of the center.
That's gonna touch it.
Sounds good. This is about to be incredible. Never seen anything like this in my life. craziest thing for me is that there's literally no guardrails. So if you fell down the side here, you would just like fall right down into the gorge. And even this is like barely there. Look at that. Wow. So these succulents are growing right in the crevices of this rock because there's just enough moisture in the air from the waterfall coming up for them to grow. There's some over here too. Super glad we got the chance to see the Balubala waterfall, the Baatara Gorge, as they call it. This is actually the best time of the year to go and see the gorge because all the snow is melting from the mountains up there and it's flowing down into the gorge, and so you'll actually see the water in like full flow. Whereas if you come in the summertime or the fall, even the winter maybe, you might not see any water at all, which can be kind of disappointing because that's kind of what makes this thing so magnificent. So make sure you come in the spring or late winter. I think those are the best times. Taking a taxi back to Douma. It's gonna be about a 30-minute drive. Home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
Yay.
God damn it.
I'm so tired.
Oh yeah.
So tired. Well, I hope you enjoyed what is one of the last 4 videos in my entire Lebanon series. For additional full-length videos and the answer to why I chose Lebanon, you can check out my Patreon over here. I've got an entirely new series coming super soon that you guys are gonna love. Ah! Oh my God! Other than that, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.